There is a power in my vulnerability.
Hello, my name's Terry Brightwater and I'm a quantum space clearer and holistic life coach for inspirational living. And this is the Inner Space vlog for the 20th of May 2013. And this is a series of vlogs, video blogs each week that stand in their own right. So even though they've got a date on them, you can look at them anytime you like because they've got great information in them. So this week's wave that I've noticed that's coming through this week is about how we express our passions in life, the things that we love in life, and how that evokes vulnerability when those inner passions, those inner loves start to express themselves outwardly, and how we come across and how we need to go across the threshold of our vulnerability to be able to express our passions and loves. So one of the things that makes vulnerability uncomfortable for us are our fears around when we express what we love, what we're passionate about, is those loves and passions being misinterpreted, misunderstood. People don't like them. What we're saying, what we are expressing about what we love and what we're passionate about. So vulnerability in itself is very empowering, and it's just our fears that make our vulnerability really uncomfortable. So it's when our inside passions and loves start to meet the outside, and that's why I've chosen this particular subject. I've particularly noticed it in social media, in terms of Facebook, YouTube, making videos, etc. So I've sort of noticed it myself, but I've also noticed how evolutionary-wise we've come from a culture of watching television and reading newspapers and books. So we've been very much the observer, and so how we feel about that, we've not until very recently, we're not used to expressing how we feel about that. So with social media, in terms of video responses, liking things, commenting on sort of Facebook and other social media sites, things like Twitter as well, that technology has enabled us to actually create a lot more opportunities for expression in terms of what we love, what we're passionate about, but at the same time has created naturally a load more vulnerability around it. So a lot of people, I notice, are avoiding technology. They're coming up with lots of reasonable excuses, but it is essentially an intimacy issue. And I just wanted to raise that really. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I feel like it is an evolutionary threshold, a step that we're actually going through and that we're getting used to, we're getting more comfortable with. So how to support ourselves in the vulnerability of passionately expressing ourselves is by nurturing our courage to step over that threshold, to get the courage to get comfortable with our vulnerability. And the only way to do that is just to start doing it and being that, to start being what we're passionate about, what we love, to start being vulnerable, to step over that threshold from the inside out. As you can see amongst me here, I'm amongst the bluebells, and I've gone through all the winter and needed to get through the threshold of spring, which was a long time coming this year, and they come up in all their beauty and all their vulnerability as well. I mean, bluebells, they're just so easily crushed. I've been stepping very delicately around these bluebells and their expression of beauty here. So hope that's been inspirational for you this week. And this week's affirmation is, I'm now nurturing myself with courage to passionately express myself creatively and socially with the power of my vulnerability. I'm now nurturing myself with the courage to passionately express myself creatively and socially with the power of my vulnerability. Much love and many blessings on your inner space.
In life